Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. We are live here in St. Petersburg, Florida, and we are set for one huge show here tonight as we are going to kick off tonight's action with the former World Television Champion, Jon Moxley. And we have so much ahead of us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be determining the next competitor of the Money in the Bank ladder match at Wrestlemania when Cedric Alexander takes on Rey Mysterio. Kevin Owens going to be stepping into the ring. The World Heavyweight Champion Kevin Owens is going to be stepping into the ring with Randy Orton here tonight to get us fired up, as Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens will be facing each other for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And Randy Orton, well, let's just say he's had one hell of a week, as he found out that somebody, a demon from his past, and I'm not talking about Finn Balor, Austin Aries, returned to WWE last week after Orton was given a message saying, come get your prize. And the prize was a discus 5-arm right in the face of Randy Orton. But that is for future reference, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, to kick off our show, two of the brightest that SmackDown has to offer. The former World Television Champion Jon Moxley going to be stepping into the ring with this behemoth of a man. And also, I forgot to mention, there is a huge WrestleMania implication on the line, as the winner of this matchup will be representing SmackDown in the Interpromotional Triple Threat match at WrestleMania. Keith Lee has already been chosen as Monday Night Raw's official spot. Wait, what is the word that I'm looking for? The official choice for SmackDown, for Raw. But then Keith Lee is a huge pick. So Paul Heyman from ECW essentially said to this person, if you win this match, I will give you an ECW championship opportunity. And it turned out to be the ring general, Walter. So now we have secured Keith Lee representing Raw, Walter representing ECW. But this match is going to determine who is the most worthy out of these two competitors, who has enough skill and enough wit to put away their opponent and secure that opportunity, especially when it comes to championship gold. Dominik Dijakovic has been looking for that for a while. He was at No Way Out in a triple threat match against Dexter Lumis and Tyler Breeze. And the winner got to challenge Drew Gulak for the United States Championship at WrestleMania. And as you can see, it was not Dominik Dijakovic. It was Tyler Breeze who was able to pick up the win. And look at this now, already out of the gate, Jon Moxley just giving Dijakovic a taste of his own medicine with these strikes here. Oh, look at this now, Dominik Dijakovic could be looking for the feast your eyes very early going to this matchup. But he just slams him right down with a huge swing blade. And it seems as if Jon Moxley was still on the attack, but Dijakovic, he's got that overwhelming power. I mean, the guy's got the size advantage against Moxley, even though Moxley is kind of a lanky dude. But look at this now. Jon Moxley he was just getting his face slammed into the turnbuckle. And Jon Moxley says, here's one for your troubles. As now Dijakovic just got taken out with a clubbing blow to the back of the head. And look at this now, Moxley just not even letting up on the attack here. Jon Moxley, now, look at this now. Dijakovic sends him over with a fireman's carry and almost a bell clap. Didn't get enough of it. But look at this now. Dijakovic has him into a position here. But look at this. Moxley lands on his feet. Shin breaker. If you want to knock down a behemoth, you got to take out the foundation. And that's exactly what Moxley is looking for here, going after the legs. And look at this now. Jon Moxley lifts up Dijakovic, slams him face first. And look at this now, double hooks the legs into the pinfall. But Moxley did not have enough. Moxley did not put him away. We've seen Moxley go through such a shift recently. I mean, Moxley was, just recently he was winning the title off of Tyler Breeze, the World Television title off of Tyler Breeze, and then just basically getting a beating, not even a match, a beating from The Fiend at No Way Out. I mean, it's ridiculous, but look at this now. Whoa, trying to go for a neck breaker, but Dijakovic fires away with a huge cane I don't even know what to call that. But look at this now. Dijakovic sends him over. Cartwheel into a knee strike. Jesus. Dijakovic, for a man his size, he is definitely athletically capable. But look at this now. Dijakovic with a fireman's carry backbreaker. Almost snapped Moxley in half there. Dijakovic, we all know when it comes down to being in the middle of the ring, Dijakovic has been one of the most impressive on SmackDown recently. So I would say that these two choices that SmackDown General Manager Kurt Angle has chosen to represent SmackDown, I feel like they have a good chance either way. And look at this now. Oh no. Oh, a huge Bubba Bomb from Dominik Dijakovic. And I mean, it would be fitting too. I mean, Dijakovic and Keith Lee have a huge history. Jon Moxley and Keith Lee were in the Royal Rumble together for a really long time. I don't remember the exact number, but it happened at the Royal Rumble. And look at this now, Dijakovic ready to put Jon Moxley away here. And Moxley just got caught with a huge drop kick. Huge drop kick down on Jon Moxley. And Dijakovic now going to take control of that huge drop kick. Oh, but now Moxley firing away with the strikes of his own. Moxley looking Dijakovic right in the eyes. And look at this now, sends him off with a knee strike. And look at this, just following through with the Irish whips. And look at this now, going to pull him into the middle of the ring. Russian leg sweep. Well, like I said, Moxley is not one to be taken lightly. The man is a former WWE champion. Oh, and now Dijakovic with a punch to the gut. Oh, wait a minute now. Has Jon Moxley here. Look at this gut wrench suplex, tossing him away. And Dijakovic just giving his all here tonight. Oh, and a bell clap. Oh, and tried to fire away with a forearm, but Moxley counters with a headbutt. Turns him around, and look at this Saito suplex, dropping Dijakovic right on his head. And now Moxley looking on. Oh, and another huge headbutt. But now it looks like he's going to take control. Dijakovic fires back with a right hand. And Moxley catches him with a clothesline. That rebound lariat from Moxley. Now into the pinfall. Could have his matchup won. Dijakovic could be put away here. But Moxley, beside himself, thought he had that match won. I mean, I know a simple solution to put your opponent away quickly, and it's called the paradigm shift, but Moxley has yet to access it. Oh! But Dijakovic with a huge choke slam into a backbreaker, and now where is he going? Dijakovic now, he's on the top rope. Look at this huge moonsault! Picture perfect from Dijakovic into the pinfall. Moxley could be done here, but with a 2.7, Moxley gets the shoulder up, barely getting back up. But now Dijakovic, he's going to take control of the matchup here. Moxley sends him over with a right hand. Oh, and another huge, these straight right jabs from Jon Moxley just never cease to be effective. That's the words that I'm looking for. But now Jon Moxley has Dijakovic up on the top rope here, and this is a bad position for both of these men, as now Jon Moxley off the top, huge superplex. Huge superplex from Jon Moxley taking control, and look at this now, into like a hangman's choke position, and he's just locking it in, and we all know Jon Moxley likes to utilize that bully choke, but look at that. Dijakovic, using his size advantage, just uses the knees to get out of that submission hold. Oh, and try to go for a suplex, but Moxley counters. Oh, wait a minute now. Jon Moxley, Dijakovic up on his shoulders, power bomb. And look at this, fires right through with the bridge. Has the advantage here, has the leverage, but no. Dijakovic able to push him off. And wait a minute now, it looks like Moxley, we all used to know him as the Lunatic Fringe, but he's gonna do something crazy here. As now Jon Moxley on the top rope. Dijakovic trying to get back up to his feet. And oh, trying to go for that drop kick, just like how Dijakovic gave him earlier. And now he's going to take advantage. Oh no, look at this. Dijakovic now with Moxley up in position. Has him. Oh no, no, no. Buckle bomb into the corner. Moxley just tasted that whole move. And look at this now. Dijakovic has Jon Moxley up. Feast your eyes. Huge feast your eyes from Dominik Dijakovic pulls Jon Moxley into the middle of the ring. Moxley and the referee into a position here. Moxley could be put away. Dijakovic is going to Wrestlemania. Phenomenal matchup from two of SmackDown's best that we have to offer. And Dijakovic, he put up one hell of a fight, and in the end, it took a feast your eyes and that beautiful moonsault to put Jon Moxley away. Moxley, beside himself, cannot believe that he just lost that matchup. But Dijakovic celebrates in the middle of the ring as he has now secured his spot. He has secured an opportunity of a lifetime to go to Wrestlemania and compete for a championship matchup. Will this be for the last time we see... Oh. Well, that's Dexter Lumis. We all know the history between him and Dijakovic. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, later tonight, we have a lot ahead of us as the Money in the Bank qualifying matchup will be taking place. Cedric Alexander will be taking on Rey Mysterio, and what is set to be one hell of a cruiserweight classic, no pun intended. But in the main event, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing the Viper, Randy Orton, take on the World Heavyweight Champion, Kevin Owens, in a one-on-one matchup, which is set to be a clash of styles. But we are now going to be moving on to our next bit of action. And we all know that music from ECW, from Walter, but of course, Imperium, you know, all of these guys are a part of the Ring General Command. I mean, Walter may be on ECW, but that did not stop Marcel Barthel and Fabian Eichner to, you know, make their name on Smackdown. I mean, Walter, Marcel Barthel, and Fabian Eichner are one of the biggest commodities in professional wrestling. But as they are separated, you know, they can't really do anything about Imperium. I mean, Walter obviously did not walk into ECW with Imperium, but, you know, they still acknowledge him as such. But look at this now. Fabian Eichner going to start out this matchup, and this young man in the middle of the ring, I'm just call them the Killer Zebras because they remind me of the Killer Bees, but they're black and white. But there you see now Fabian Eichner. Oh, huge cheap shot to the top of the head. Look at this. This local competitor, he's just not happy with the disrespect being shown by Fabian Eichner, just taking down the other young man that was supposed to be taking part in this matchup. Fabian Eichner lifts him up, power bomb, huge jackknife power bomb, maybe courtesy of, you know, their Ring General brother Walter. But look at this now. You can see. Oh, look at this now. What is this? Fabian Eichner with a tag into Marcel. Look at this. Brainbuster from Fabian Eichner. Frog splash from Marcel Barthel. And now, oh no, Marcel, he's looking at the other competitor once again. Lifts him up. Look at the power suplex into the middle of the ring. Oh, and look at that. Try to attack him from behind. But Marcel Barthel now going to take control into a huge German suplex out of the electric chair position. This crowd here in St. Petersburg, Florida are on their feet. But there you can see now, they, take control of the matchup. Well, if you want to put your dukes up, you better fight. And look at this now. Fabian Eichner just watching as he goes to make the tag into his tag team partner. Look at this now. Comes in. Almost snapped in half with that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Fabian Eichner. Eichner now just going to take control. There's the tag in to Marcel Barthel. Oh, wait a minute now. Oh, no, not again. Brainbuster. And is this going to be it? Frog splash. That huge combo. And look at this now. Just goes right into the pinfall. And just like that, Imperium pick up the win. Well, I mean, would we say we're surprised? I mean, Imperium, you know, they made their names known all throughout SmackDown in the past couple of weeks after, you know, attacking the Undisputed Era at No Way Out. But what the hell? A huge playdate for WrestleMania. Oh my God! Holy, oh my God! Well, as you can hear, ladies and gentlemen, another WrestleMania match has been announced as Alexa Bliss, Dakota Kai, and Nikki Cross will step into the ring in a triple threat match for Dakota Kai's SmackDown Women's Championship. That is a very surprising shock after Alexa Bliss's return last week. I was not expecting her to join forces with Nikki Cross. But this crowd here in St. Petersburg, Florida are on their feet for Mr. 619 himself, Mr. West Coast Pop, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, as you can see, still suffering from, still showing the effects of his grueling but amazing matchup with Kevin Owens at No Way Out for the World Heavyweight Championship. A battle of two friends who just wanted to show who was the better wrestler, and in the end, it took Kevin Owens delivering pop-up power bombs, a couple of pop-up power bombs, to put away Rey Mysterio and secure his World Heavyweight Championship around his waist and for WrestleMania. But now, Rey Mysterio has another opportunity to head to WrestleMania as he is about to step into the ring with one of SmackDown's brightest stars, according to former SmackDown General Manager Shawn Michaels, Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander, if you have not been keeping up with the Cruiserweight Classic, which I don't know why you wouldn't because there's only one episode out, so you should probably go watch it. Cedric Alexander, spoiler alert by the way for the Cruiserweight Classic, Cedric Alexander put up one hell of a fight against Raw's Noam Dar, the Iron Sword Foundation's Noam Dar, and Cedric Alexander was able to secure the victory after nailing Noam Dar with a huge lumbar check in the middle of the ring. And Cedric Alexander now progresses in the tournament. We'll be moving on to the quarterfinals of the tournament, which is set for, I don't know when. We just kind of go with the tournament matches and hope, and see what works. But like I said, Cedric Alexander, riding a wave of momentum from the Cruiserweight Classic. He's happy, he's prepared, but now he has another opportunity which could, lead to him being a world champion. Cedric Alexander and Rey Mysterio about to step into the ring right now. Cedric versus Rey. The winner will walk into WrestleMania, will walk into Seattle and compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And there you see Cedric Alexander immediately dropping him down. Look at this, sends him away. Oh, well, wait a minute, Rey Mysterio pushes him off. Oh, look at that, clean breakup there from Rey Mysterio. Just shows the respect that these two cruiserweights have for one another. And Rey Mysterio also going to be taking part in the Cruiserweight Classic, eventually going to be taking on Ricochet in the brackets, is what it says. Cedric Alexander actually has his quarterfinal match, set in stone. After Cedric Alexander defeated Noam Dar, we saw the next matchup. Oh, Jesus, Cedric Alexander just attacking that arm. Oh, look at this now. Rey Mysterio, he's in a bad position. Cedric Alexander is known for his technical style. Oh, but he just snaps the arm back. And now Cedric Alexander, nails him right in the face. Oh, but Cedric Alexander, like I said, Alexander's been on his game, but he just got taken off of his feet from Rey Mysterio. Well calculated by the veteran Mysterio. Oh, and now Rey Mysterio, oh no, look at this. Cedric Alexander gonna move him away. Oh, well, look at this now. He's going to take control. Tornado DDT spikes him in the middle of the ring. And wait a minute now. What is Alexander thinking here? Going to go into the pinfall. Perhaps could be going to WrestleMania immediately, but no. And like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, Cedric Alexander, he will be taking on Kushida in the next bit of action that he will be taking part in the Cruiserweight Classic. Beautiful suplex there from Rey Mysterio. Oh, and look at this. Dos suplexes. And wait a minute now, he's going to go for the Three Amigos the shades of the late great Eddie Guerrero. Rey Mysterio paying dedication to his fallen brother. But look at this now, Rey Mysterio slams him down with a crucifix bomb. Now going to take control. And like I said, Cedric Alexander will be taking part in the Cruiserweight Classic next up against Kushida. And when that is set to be one hell of a matchup, Cedric Alexander sent off the ropes. Look at the balance from Cedric. Look at this, sends him off, kicks right back up. If you're not impressed by Cedric Alexander, I don't know what you are, because he just took out Rey Mysterio in one fell swoop. And Rey still struggling to get back up to his feet. Oh! And Cedric Alexander just says, get right back down. But now Cedric Alexander grabs Rey Mysterio, exploder suplex tossing Mysterio over his head. And as you can see, Rey Mysterio with that shoulder tape on his right shoulder. And, you know, after, Cedric tried to go for a spinning enziguri. But look at this now, Rey Mysterio. He's got him tied up in the ropes. Huge Yoshi tonic from Rey Mysterio into the pinfall, had him. But Cedric Alexander not even pushing him off at 2, pushed him off at 1. Off of the ropes, Rey Mysterio gets caught. Oh, man. And Cedric takes advantage with the super kick. Wait, what? Okay, well, apparently we just witnessed a broadcast interruption, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see anything, but look at this now. Cedric Alexander off of the top with a springboard clothesline, turning Rey Mysterio inside out, going to go into the pinfall here. 2, and no. Okay, I was reviewing the footage. It looks like Johnny Gargano has made his way to the, I don't know where he is, but it looked like the Wyatt compound, the Firefly Funhouse, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like Gargano has revenge on his mind. He has revenge on his mind after the Fiend was threatening Gargano, saying that you better stay out of the way. Gargano said hell no, and he's going to face the Fiend, or Bray Wyatt, or whoever he shows up seeing. But there, as you can see, Rey Mysterio taking the offense on this matchup pretty quickly. And now Rey Mysterio sends Cedric off for the ropes for an Irish whip. Look at this now. Rey Mysterio turns him inside out and spikes him on the top of his head. Good Lord, from Rey Mysterio taking advantage. But look at this. Rey Mysterio got his leg caught, and the exploder suplex into the ropes. Rey Mysterio just whiplashed right off of that bottom rope there, and Cedric Alexander nails him with a huge super kick. There he sent his mask off into the front rows there. But now Cedric Alexander going to take control as Rey sends him away. Oh, wait a minute now. Roundhouse to the chest. Man, Cedric Alexander just showing just so much diversity from his moveset here tonight. I mean, just it's pretty immaculate to say the least. But now Rey Mysterio now going to take control, moves Cedric Alexander out of the way, and now Rey with, Cedric Alexander with a nasty crash on the outside. Oh, wait a minute now. What is Rey Mysterio thinking here? Off of the, through the ropes with a huge drop kick, taking Cedric Alexander out on the outside, and Rey Mysterio quickly sending Cedric Alexander back in. But Mysterio now, he's going to climb the top rope. What does he have in mind here? Rey Mysterio with him in mind, trying to go for the frog splash, but Cedric Alexander got the knees up. Cedric Alexander gets the knees up. Cedric, now what is he thinking here? Turns him inside out. Huge spinning Michinoku driver. Hooks the leg. Rey Mysterio in a bad position here. 2, but no. Rey Mysterio gets the shoulder up. Good Lord. Already for Money in the Bank, we have secured Keith Lee. And, wait a minute now. Look at this now. Rey Mysterio, wheelbarrow bulldog. We had Keith Lee take on Ricochet. In the first matchup, Ricochet picked up the win. Oh, wait a minute now. Rey Mysterio sends him away with a Hurricane Rana. Ricochet was the first man to qualify for the Money in the Bank. Then Oney Lorcan with a upset victory over Timothy Thatcher on Monday Night Raw. ECW has yet to begin their Money in the Bank qualifying matchups. That will be taking place next week as Sami Zayn takes on John Morrison. And Rey Mysterio dropping Cedric Alexander off of the top with a sidewalk slam. But like I said, Sami Zayn will be taking on John Morrison, and the winner will etch their place into the Money in the Bank contest. Rey Mysterio now with a huge right hand, nearly knocked Cedric Alexander off of his feet, and Rey just throwing these shots wildly. And now, Rey Mysterio sends Cedric Alexander off the ropes. Rey Mysterio tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Quite an innovative move there from Rey Mysterio, but now Rey goes to the outside on the springboard, try to go for that leg drop, but Cedric Alexander moves out of the way. Cedric gonna take control. But wait a minute, Cedric Alexander looked like he was going for something big there, throws a chop, but Rey Mysterio fires back with one of his own, and another chop, but Cedric nails him right in the face. And now Cedric Alexander tried to take control again, but with a fake out, just nails him with a huge right hand. And now Cedric Alexander sent off of the ropes, and Cedric Alexander with a, what a beautiful counter. just sending himself over Mysterio, lands on his feet, and delivers that kick. Oh, wait a minute now. Cedric Alexander gonna take control. Has Mysterio. Lumbar check. The lumbar check from Cedric Alexander. Alexander hooks the leg. 1, 2. Cedric's going to WrestleMania. No, he's not. A surprising kick out from Rey Mysterio. Kicks out of the lumbar check. Well, if Rey Mysterio can kick out of 2 pop-up power bombs, he can definitely kick out of a lumbar check. But I'm just surprised that he's still able to go, even with an injured shoulder. Oh, and Cedric tried to go for an enziguri, but he counters, and Rey Mysterio with a huge drop kick. And a cannonball senton into the middle of the ring. Like I said, Rey Mysterio just showing a lot of tenacity here, taking control of the matchup and showing it in his way. And look at this now, Rey Mysterio off of the bottom rope. Look at this, spikes him face first into the mat with a huge Hurricane Rana. And now Rey Mysterio going to take control, but Alexander attacks the leg. And Alexander, wait a minute, has Rey Mysterio up. Could have been looking for that full Nelson facebuster, but Mysterio able to counter with a jawbreaker. Now Rey Mysterio looking him dead in the eyes and nails him with a huge right. But now Rey Mysterio sends Cedric Alexander off the rope, slides through. Rey Mysterio with a pop-up into a Hurricane Rana. You want to talk about a Cruiserweight Classic, you're witnessing one right now. And hopefully we get to see these guys in the Cruiserweight Classic again. But look at this now. Rey Mysterio is going to the top rope. He could be looking for that West Coast pop. Rey Mysterio could have him in position here. He got caught for the lumbar check. Lumbar check out of nowhere. Hooks the leg. Cedric Alexander is going to WrestleMania. You're going to hear that phrase a lot over the next couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen, as every man strives to get onto that WrestleMania card. Cedric Alexander has booked himself a possible World Championship opportunity. Look at that. Rey Mysterio tried to go for the West Coast pop, or that Dragon Rana that he utilizes so often, and Cedric Alexander caught him mid-air and dropped him down for the lumbar check. I mean, Cedric Alexander, well scouted by Cedric, taking out Rey Mysterio, and now will be representing Smackdown in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. Some very choice words from Daniel Bryan, as we have learned. Daniel Bryan surviving the Breaking Point deathmatch at No Way Out. He will be facing Kevin Owens for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. But also, one huge matchup implication. Edge, the Rated R Superstar, returns to WrestleMania to take on the Undisputed Era's Adam Cole. But before that, Edge will be confronting Adam Cole next week here on Friday Night SmackDown. He will be calling out Adam Cole and giving his final words before their matchup. But also, Alexa Bliss will be stepping into the ring for the first time since her return against Ruby Riott. That is set for next week, ladies and gentlemen. That is what is ahead of us. But also, Imperium will be taking on the War Raiders, and the winners will actually get the title match, the Smackdown Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania against the Street Profits. And also, speaking of the Undisputed Era, Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. Dexter Lumis takes on one of the underdogs from the Breaking Point Death Match, the Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly. But also, the United States Champion Drew Gulak steps into the ring against the man who will now represent SmackDown at WrestleMania, Dominik Dijakovic. That is all set for next week, ladies and gentlemen. So much ahead of us as we are nearly close to WrestleMania, the show of the century, the granddaddy of them all. But there you see, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to our main events. I would be a little bit more energized right now when saying that, but at the same time, it's crazy. Randy Orton suffering from a lot of minor injuries from Austin Aries last week after being confronted by Aries in a parking lot. Austin Aries showed him what consequences are when he basically just attacked Orton and, just showed him what it meant to, feel what he felt. I mean, Aries just gave him a brainbuster on the concrete, and there you see Randy Orton with his bandage covering his cuts on his head and his shoulder wrapped in bandages after, just taking so much damage. But he's been 100% medically cleared to be in the ring tonight, and Orton said he has to let off steam. I mean, Orton does have IED, intermediate explosive disorder, I think that's what it's called, but Orton has to let off some steam somehow, and what better yet than kicking the world champion's ass in the middle of the ring. That is in Orton's own words, not mine. But still, Orton has one hell of a task against his way. He and Kevin Owens have faced off in the past before, but Randy Orton has never faced the world heavyweight champion Kevin Owens. And if you want to talk about World Heavyweight Championships, well, Orton will be the first one to tell you. The man won his first World Heavyweight Championship at age 20. The youngest man to ever do so. But there you see, ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been one hell of an impressive World Heavyweight Champion in the month and a half that he's held that title. Defeated Braun Strowman, who is currently still out with an injury after that package pile driver Kevin Owens delivered to him at the Royal Rumble, which secured him that World Heavyweight Championship around his shoulder. That is what caused Kevin Owens to be at the top of the mountain, to be the king of the hill. Kevin Owens defended his World Heavyweight Championship against Rey Mysterio, his friend, his former tag team partner. The World Heavyweight Championship on the line, but those men showed so much respect for one another, and there's no love lost between those two. But Kevin Owens now steps into the ring in his first, I believe this is his first non-title match since becoming World Heavyweight Champion. And I mean, Kevin Owens last week, he essentially got in the face of Daniel Bryan, and, I would too. I mean, Kevin Owens is a very confrontational person. And there you hear the crowd chanting, "Kill Owens, kill." I mean, they're definitely on the side of the prize fighter here tonight. But like I said, Kevin Owens last week, as Daniel Bryan was delivering his speech about how he's going to win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, Kevin Owens came out and confronted him, and which led to an impromptu matchup with Daniel Bryan being defeated by Dominik Dijakovic, and Kevin Owens just basically watching in Dijakovic's corner. I mean, Daniel Bryan was obviously not prepared for that matchup. I mean, Randy Orton tried to go for a clothesline, but Kevin Owens lifts him up and slams him down for a huge Uranagi. Kevin Owens always been one innovative wrestler, and Kevin Owens is not just going to, sit down and take it. There's a reason why he's the World Heavyweight Champion. But now Kevin Owens going to take control of Randy Orton. Has Kevin Owens gotten into the head of Orton in the early going to this matchup? Torture rack into a neck breaker. Slams him down and out. Kevin Owens goes into the pinfall, crawls into the pin, and could have it here over Randy Orton. Had to get his good shoulder up. I mean, he obviously was not getting the other one. But now, Orton with a kick to the gut. Owen tried to take control, but Kevin Owens with a kick to the gut of his own. And now Kevin Owens going to take control, has him by the arm. Randy Orton, he's in a bad way. Look at this, he's wrenching it in on that bandage, on that injured arm of Orton. But Orton now just snapping it back into place almost. But now Kevin Owens now, fires away with a right hand. Now Kevin Owens, what is he thinking here? Tosses Orton to the outside. Orton did not take it lightly. Look at this now. Kevin Owens now gonna fly with the tope con gyro, knocking Orton down on the outside. Orton just got a full taste of the World Heavyweight Champion. And now Kevin Owens sending Orton into the ring. Kevin Owens now thinking of an opportunity here. But Randy Orton with a huge right hand, to the back and a huge drop kick. Orton takes control of the matchup thus far, and now Orton pulling Kevin Owens back up to his feet with a huge uppercut. But now Orton, sends off Kevin Owens. Here on Friday Night SmackDown, Kevin Owens, he's been, one hell of an opportunist. I mean, before he was oh my God! And Kevin Owens just going after that arm. I mean, Kevin Owens, he may be, more respectful when it comes to, his locker room brethren. But when it comes to, like I said, Kevin Owens is a prize fighter. He's somebody who will do whatever it takes to win. And you heard from Daniel Bryan, he says that Owens should not be world champion because he does not fight with a purpose. He fights for a prize, a material thing. But Randy Orton just slamming down Kevin Owens with a huge Olympic slam. And, SmackDown General Manager Kurt Angle been watching from the sidelines here tonight. He's currently in Orlando, a couple of hours away, a couple minutes away. I don't really know Florida's geography, but like I said, wait a minute now. Kevin Owens, as Randy Orton, could have him here. Oh my God. Package neck breaker, just dropping him down in the middle of the ring. Could have it here. Orton could have been put away. But Orton, using all of his strength and force, had to push Kevin Owens off of him. But Kevin Owens, he's a former SmackDown Tag Team Champion along with Rey Mysterio. Won the United States Championship a couple of times, all the way back in 2017. Look at this now. Kevin Owens sends Rey Mysterio, or Randy Orton away. I don't know why I keep saying Rey Mysterio. Still in shock over that matchup that they had at No Way Out. But look at this now. Randy Orton with Kevin Owens up on his shoulders delivers the Canadian neckbreaker. And look at that. Orton just praising himself. I mean, what can I say? It's Randy Orton. We should be used to this by now. But now Kevin Owens now trying to get back up to his feet. But Randy Orton now, gonna counter, and another one. Delivers a second clothesline, but look at the power of Randy Orton, sending Kevin Owens over with a power slam into the pinfall. Orton hooks the leg, but Kevin Owens with a kick out. And Randy Orton, I mean, he's definitely frustrated. I mean, Kevin Owens is not the thing on his mind right now. The thing that's on his mind is Austin Aries. And, I would be too. I would be too if I, had to be against somebody who I thought I would never see again. But 10 months later, here comes Austin Aries. Oh my God. Dropping him down with that spiked DDT. Or 8 months or 9 months later, whatever you want to say. Orton trying to take control, trying to deliver the RKO on the Kevin Owens, but KO, he takes advantage, has Orton up into a Fireman's Carry, drops him into a gut buster, and a senton. And now Kevin Owens, he's going to take control off of the senton, off of the second rope. Look at this beautiful moonsault from Kevin Owens. Now into the pinfall, could have his matchup won. Is Owens going to walk away as the victor, but Kevin Owens did not have a tight enough grip around Randy Orton's leg. Orton able to get the kick out, and Orton back into this matchup. Delivers a huge right hand, and Orton delivers a huge lariat, taking down Kevin Owens, but delivers a huge elbow, just dropping it right onto that, that logo. That's the word I was looking for. That logo of Kevin Owens. No, Kevin, don't do this. Just a package fall away slam from Kevin Owens. I mean, we all know Kevin Owens is not going to use that package pile driver unless it's absolutely necessary. And look at this now. Hammerlock Russian leg sweep from Kevin Owens. But like I said, Kevin Owens is not going to use that package pile driver unless he absolutely needs to. It's the reason why we didn't see him do it to Rey Mysterio at No Way Out. And look at this now. Orton just telling Owens to get back up to his feet. It's just Orton playing with his food at this point. And Orton now, look at this, pulls down Kevin Owens and delivers a Luthez press. And he just busted Kevin Owens wide open. Opened up that cut on his forehead. Oh! And now Orton just meticulously attacking every single limb of Kevin Owens now. Oh, right onto the right hand. Oh, no. Oh, it just rubs that boot against the face of Kevin. And now Kevin Owens gets put right back up to his feet. Orton, the huge drop kick. And now, oh, no. Orton, no, we might have to cut away from the footage again. No. Oh, try to go for the punt kick, but Kevin Owens moves out of the way. Kevin Owens now gonna take control of Orton's punt reversal. Pop up power bomb. 1, 2, and that's it. A quick main event to say the least, ladies and gentlemen, but Kevin Owens able to get the victory here tonight. The World Heavyweight Champion securing another victory as his face dawns with the crimson. Kevin Owens celebrates in the middle of the ring, and Kevin Owens now celebrating his victory as Orton lies in a pile under it. Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh no. There he is! Austin Aries has made his way out here. And Austin Aries still under his Smackdown contract. He was never let go legally. He was just sidelined. But Kevin Owens now, he sees what's going on. He says, I'm going to get out of here. Kevin Owens says, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all deal with this. But now Austin Aries, he's going to get back up onto the ropes, and Orton has no idea what's going on. Austin Aries now, oh no, taking advantage of the wounded Orton. But this is just payback. This is payback for all the times that Orton tried to just crack down on the SmackDown roster, especially Austin Aries. Oh no, look at this now in the middle of the ring. Aries sends him away, discus 5-arm. Good Lord, Austin Aries. He's just finally getting his chance to be in a ring. Gonna deliver something to Randy Orton. Austin Aries now, top rope 450. Aries getting his comeuppance in St. Petersburg. Austin Aries just making quick work of Orton, sends him to the outside. And Austin Aries now telling the ring hand to hand him a mic. He's pissed. Look at him. As Orton is just down and out on the outside, Aries grabs a mic. Oh my God. It's official. Austin Aries makes his in-ring return against Randy Orton at Wrestlemania. But that's all the time we have tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for joining us here on SmackDown.